started right now. All right, you guys. So, welcome back to another episode of X-Men 97. Last week we had a good two-part season premiere episode where we got kind of reintroduced to our heroes and kind of showed off their powers, fought off some Sentinels, and captured Trask. Also entered this season with the reveal that Jean Grey is pregnant, or who we think is Jean Grey is pregnant by Scott, aka Cyclops. We know that Magneto has taken over for Professor X since Professor X has left everything to him in his last will and testament. So in the second episode, we have a trial with Magneto, where Magneto is put on trial for his past crimes. He after a surreal insurrection by the Friends of Humanity, we have the Executioner who has this weapon that has the capability of taking the mutant powers away permanently, seemingly, and the intended target of the Executioner was Magneto. However, Storm was able to get in the way of the shot. She took the blast and it took away her powers and she ended up leaving the X-Men. However, the big reveal for that particular episode is we have Doppelganger Jean Grey show up at the end of the episode, falling into the arms of Morph at the end of the episode, which was a really good cliffhanger to leave us on and to lead us back up to this week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode. This is episode 3, Fire Made of Flesh, guys. Let's get into episode 3. Are they testing this? Look at this. Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So she's the clone. So the clone is the one that showed up at the door. Okay, they turned the story around from the comics. It seems like. Oh, Sinister. Sinister.
Let's call this mystery gal in the bed Jean Doe. All in favor?
Every moment is that the Jean that lies on this couch would appear to be the actual Jean Grey.
Okay, the actual Jean Grey. Okay.
To isolate the hemoglobin properties of both genes' genetic markers.
That is the real Jean Grey. So they are going with the comic book story.
Jean Doe is older, the proper age. Yours, while identical, is not. Ergo, our Jean is a clone.
Impossible.
Jean, I assure you.
Scott, tell them.
Yeah, Scott knows. Scott knows.
Scott.
We just have to be sure.
Storm would have believed me. You never could lie to me, Scott. But you always believed in me.
I don't know what to believe right now.
Just go.
So how does Scott meet her then?
You should have left when we... Hello? Who's there?
Is that Sinister?
Scientists, like artists, have signatures to their work. I know who cloned Jean. A man so dark and twisted he can be described as nothing other than
Sinister.
But you can call me Father.
You! Get away from us! Kidnapping us, running your science experiments just so you could use our genes to create...
So she does know.
Her son, Nathan.
Yes, that's what I made you. A picture.
So it's true. I'm not Jean Grey.
Every cell in you belongs to me. Your
Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Looks like Magneto and Rogue have the Danger Room next. Oh, and Ultimaro too. Wow, Rogue's really training her stamina with the new.
Don't say that. Stay on patrol.
Morph
Can't go look for Rogue right now.
is a killer. Morph is.
Go easy on him, pal. Think you just sent his hush puppies up into his stomach. Hit the shower. I'm gonna go see about a redhead. Well,
Morph is my new favorite character. Uh-oh, but I wonder, is he gonna have a problem with Sinister? Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
One too many redheads for you. Here, need some help with those hard-to-reach spaces.
always with the jokes, eh, Marth? As if I don't know. As if we all don't know. You say it ain't so.
I'm back to the swamp with the rest of them nasty eating critters, man. I found myself a real
Mm. Oh, she's doing that.
Liar.
Oh, wow. Damn. Man, this episode got crazy.
I think one of us has the wrong floor.
Okay, the X-Men are in hell.
While I share Sinister's apparent affection for Dante's Inferno. Yo, Cyclops, hit me! Time for an exorcism, punks!
Hmm. Hmm. Damn, Bishop. Hmm. The artistry is amazing.
Righteous Brimstone, I am the Goblin Queen.
The Goblin Queen. Now. Sinister.
At last, the spawn of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Do you know why you are my greatest prize? You random, writhing thing of chance. The combination of your parents' unique genetics.
Damn.
Your potential
Put him in a vat of.
is untold.
Oh, not what I do.
Hmm.
I knew you'd follow, Scott. It's all you do. Just ask the professor.
Fight, Sinister. Use the powers of your mind.
Hmm.
Yes, my queen. I am power!
Give us the boy, you brimstone clone.
Hmm. Hmm.
I applaud your magnetism. But my telekinetic charm extends beyond mere metal.
Damn.
Look at you, a villain playing dress up as a hero. I should have you as a toy.
Damn. Ooh. Whoa. Scott.
I'm sorry. I didn't want it.
Scott, he's in danger. I have to go.
My dear, you are not going anywhere. Your body is in no condition.
Beast, please. My body won't be an issue. This ends now.
Hmm.
Enough violation! It's my thing, not yours. Please, let me help you. Can you tell me who I am? Can you say which of these members are yours and which are mine? Can you? It's the greatest moment of my life.
If only Xavier's orphans knew the future we have in store. What?
Damn.
Possible.
Damn.
You stay away from our son!
Fools. You have doomed the boy.
Your powers are nothing against mine.
It's over, Sinister.
Is it now? Ladybird, Ladybird, fly away on me. Your house is on fire, and your child all gone.
Oh, God. Nathan.
Hmm.
You monster! What have you done? So what you're saying is not here. Not in our time. But what if there's a cure in yours, Bishop? In the future, Beast nearly fixed your time band.
I do know a guy there. Smart. Can build anything. This band only got enough juice for Nathan and I.
Meaning, we can't go in.
I can't be a part of this. I'm sorry.
But so he abandons his son anyway. And then there was Cable.
Jean. Call me Madeline Pryor.
Madeline Pryor.
Farewell, Madeline. Farewell, Jean.
Like a Texas summer, but I wouldn't give if someone could just make it rain.
Speak plainly. Who are you?
Prince Forge, Storm. An old friend of Charles Xavier. I'd like to help you get back what you've lost.
Okay. Uh-oh. All right. All right, you guys. So really good episode, obviously. And of course, they actually went with the storyline from the comic books. Of course, the real Jean Grey was the one that showed up at the door, and the clone was the one that had the baby. The baby obviously was infected by a virus, by Sinister, thus Bishop having to take the baby back to the future, and thus this is the beginning of Cable, or how Cable is born. And we'll see Cable in the future. As some of you know, he does show up in Deadpool 2. And he is the son of Scott and Madeline Pryor, not Jean Grey. And then, of course, we get introduced to Madeline Pryor here as the clone. So really, really good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. And it's really interesting that they did pretty much follow the comic book story, except for it appears that because in the comic books, the blast from Jean's death on the blue part of the moon actually affected the clone and was what woke the clone up, because Sinister was having problems getting her to wake up. And that's how she was able to wake up. Here it appears, and I could be mistaken, but he may have used a different way of resurrecting her or getting the clone to wake up, and he definitely had control over her with the diamond in her head. So again, it was a really good episode, very psychedelic, especially when the house was changing around and things were in the elevator and Blob is coming out of the mouth and Beast is all, one of us has the wrong floor, and Morph is by far one of my favorite characters in this series so far throughout the first 3 episodes. I mean, his comedic timing is just impeccable, and the way that he was teasing Gambit about the relationship, Rogue and Magneto, was just absolutely hilarious, and I enjoyed it a lot. So really good episode. I think the writing for these episodes is outstanding. The comedy is great. The animation was really good. The Sentinels with the skulls in them was just really great, you know, and even everything that happened in the house and the house changing was really good. I just really enjoyed the animation, even though it's still in that 97 style. What they did here was really absolutely awesome. So excellent episode. I enjoyed it a lot. And of course, I love the way the story is moving along as well. We kind of got through that whole thing and the baby's off to the future, thus again becoming Cable. Madeline Pryor is seeking her own way, her own life. I'm assuming she will eventually go back to being the Goblin Queen, I believe. But we'll see what the future holds. I'm sure the writers will probably throw some kind of twist in there in regards to what her future holds. And then, of course, now we have the real Jean Grey back with the team. It was also awesome to see Jean Grey and Madeline Pryor kind of go at each other with their powers against each other, and then kind of coming to an understanding, trying to realize who they are and figure out what's going on. And then she was able to break Sinister's control over her and battle Sinister there in the in Sinister's chambers there. So again, an excellent episode. I enjoyed it a lot, guys. I'm going to go ahead and score this episode. And I'm going to give this episode a 9.0 out of 10 because I just enjoyed the animation. I thought it was excellent. I thought the writing was excellent. The comedy in here was just amazing. The way the house changed and the different things, that thing in the elevator, as I mentioned earlier, just a really good episode. And I enjoyed this episode immensely, guys. And that's why I scored it a 9.0 out of 10, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode. Did you enjoy this episode as much as I have? What did you think about the animation and the storyline that they went with the twist with Jean Grey and the clone, and how it applies to Sinister, and actually able to see the birth of Cable, who he will eventually become once he gets to the future and his life is saved. And then, of course, Bishop has now left the team as well. So, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And then, of course, please do catch me next week for episode 4 of X-Men 97, guys. But again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys on the next reaction of X-Men 97.